You're back. Holding the Studio One band is back. And now, the former host of MTV's Single Out, named to both People Magazine's 25 Most Intriguing People and Newsweek's Top Newsmakers, both those lists, now in a new movie, Basketball. Please welcome Jenny McCarthy.
So happy to be here.
You're happy to be here?
Yes, you look great.
Well, thank you. You look great, too.
Thank you.
But somebody told me that you're not feeling well.
I don't. Are you going to tell everybody what my problem is?
I don't know what your problem is. They just told me that you don't feel well.
Oh, I just got a little bug.
Oh, you have a little
but
bug?
Nothing bad, so you don't have to worry you won't get sick.
You have no idea what you're doing to me. I have such a phobia for germs. Yes. But it's nothing I can catch?
No, nothing you can catch.
Okay, so then
it's one of those female things. It's a daytime show. You know, little cramps.
Okay, so that you're okay. Well, yes. I hope everything's...
Now that you brought it out, okay.
Okay, I brought out that female thing?
No.
How do I do that?
You brought it up.
So you have HMS.
Yes, that's right.
Howie Mandel syndrome. Right, that's one of those female things.
That's kind of cute.
Are you having a good summer?
I have been. You know, it's the first time I've had off in about 2.5 years.
You've been
I
working
worked straight through.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a quick-paced kind of a fame thing, and
wait, you're saying your fame began? You've only been around 2.5?
Yeah, only 2.5 years.
It seems longer.
I know. I feel like I'm about 55.
2.5 years ago was when you were broke on the
MTV.
Wow.
I know, it seems a lot longer.
It does. And you've been on every cover.
It was exhausting, but it was fun. And now this was my first break. So basically, I've just been laying on the couch watching a lot of Jerry Springer.
You're watching
and
Jerry?
You.
Okay.
I have to say, I do
you
like
just
that
added
show.
at me. You're watching Jerry Springer, aren't you?
Well, he's on it at different times, so
right,
it doesn't matter.
Well, some places on the same time.
He is.
Yes.
It's not fair. Watch him.
Well, if you hang in here for the whole hour, I have a final thought. Or I could just stop now and throw a chair at you.
There you go.
Yeah, I can.
And give me some Midol or anything like that.
But because of your female thing that's going on right now. So that's what you do in your spare time? You just sit around and watch TV?
Well, you know, I haven't had any time to do it. So it's kind of been nice seeing what the world is doing. So
you think, I mean, you're saying that you're taking this break after 2.5 years. Single Out started 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Was that the big break for you, or was Playboy the big break for you?
Well, you know, when I was living in Chicago, I always wanted to do this. I wanted to be an actress.
Right.
And the way to break out, you don't know how to do that when you're living on the south side of Chicago.
Right.
So I went to some agencies that all basically told me, no way, you'll never make it. You're short and you're fat.
You're short and you're fat?
Yes, they told me I was short and fat, so...
Did you go to an agency for the blind? Why?
You know what? I was 20 pounds heavier, but I was happy at that weight.
Right.
And they just would only take 6 feet, anorexic models.
Oh, you wanted a model?
They want model and do commercials just to start out. And so then when I left the building, Playboy was across the street.
Right.
So I went over there and did it, which was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life.
Really?
Because I don't take myself seriously.
Right.
So to try to do that and, try to be sexy, it's very difficult. And also, I come from the biggest Catholic family on the south side of Chicago. Ma, I still go to church, look. But it was...
So they must have been thrilled when they saw you made the cover.
You know, I got... Yeah, really! Let me tell you my sly little move, what I did. I don't want to tell them because I knew they would disown me or beat me up or something like that.
So they didn't know?
They didn't know, and I posed for them, and usually the magazine comes out 6 months later.
Right.
So I thought, okay, I'll tell Playboy I'm from Park Ridge, Illinois, which is 20 minutes outside Chicago, so no one will know. And the day before the magazine comes out, I'll send them on a cruise. So I sent them on a cruise.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, thinking, okay, they'll come back, they'll never know what happens.
Right. Now, do you know going in that you're going to be Playmate of the Year? Do you know that?
No, I was just Miss October.
Oh, that's all.
That's it.
Okay.
And so they came home, and I couldn't be there. I had to write them letters because I had to go on promotion for Playboy. So my sister sat them down and said, Mom, I'm so sorry, but I had to do this. And my mom basically said, at least I have 3 more daughters.
Oh, my God.
Which I have to tell you, when your mom is like the little house on the prairie mom, you love her to death.
Right.
This is the hardest thing you have to do. And my dad was basically just, smoking a cigar going, oh, well. Yeah. I don't care. But my mom, she disowned me for 3 days. It only took her 3 days, but it was the hardest 3 days of my life.
But they don't, now they're talking to you.
Oh yeah, now they're fine. They're like, woo, Jenny, you know. They're bringing the magazine home and stuff.
Oh really? They look at the pictures and everything?
They're much better, but I had to sit them down and say, listen, you have to trust me on this decision, and you have to believe me when I say I'm going to go somewhere with this.
And you have.
Oh no.
You did.
But it worked, yeah.
You did, and it did work. Now you have 3 sisters?
I have 3 sisters.
And how do they feel about that? Are you guys all close?
Very close. We're all 2 years apart.
Right.
Which was good and also bad growing up because we fought all the time.
Right.
It was basically about, you know, you're wearing my bra, get it off, you bitch.
I had the same
there
thing.
they are, there they are.
Oh, your sisters are here?
No, behind you.
Oh,
That's
okay.
almost the top.
I forgot.
Pretty good, Howie.
We're having a pillow fight. Well, you pointed out there. I had no
I
idea.
saw a big monitor.
Yeah, there's a
staring at me, and
monitor.
I
I
saw
keep forgetting I'm on TV.
Yeah.
I thought they were actually here. So they would yell at you? You would steal
Oh, we
their
would
bra?
get in so many fights, you know, about clothes. I broke my older sister's nose.
You broke her nose?
Yeah.
On purpose?
Oh, yeah. Because
Oh, that's good.
Well, I went to an all-girls school, and, you know, she would come down the hallways and drag me down for wearing her, you know, bra.
Right.
And it would humiliate me, so I'd go home and punch her in the face and break her nose. So.
I was like that with my brother when he took my bra. Oh my God. Now,
It was the Wonder Bra.
what do your parents do? What does your dad do?
My dad is he's a steel worker. He works in a steel mill.
Right.
And my mom's a beautician.
A beautician?
Yes, she does hair.
So that's perfect. Does she do your hair?
Not anymore. You know, my mom, God bless her, but she does, how do I explain it? Marsha Clark hairdos. Oh. The pre-Marsha Clark hairdos.
Right.
She did one on me when I was oh my God! All I have to say is look at those roots, all right?
Did mom do that to you?
No, I did that. That's what makes it so bad.
Oh, you did that yourself?
I did that, but see that curly part? My mom gave me a perm sophomore year in high school.
Right.
And it was so curly. Now that was 2 years after the perm.
That's 2 years after a perm?
Yes. It was so tight that I wore my hair in a French braid every single day because I was so humiliated.
Not an American braid? I don't know what a French braid is, but
No, where they braid it.
it's like
See,
a
all the
regular
women
braid
know.
except le braid.
Yeah, exactly. I like that.
Right.
And I was humiliated, but fortunately it grew out. I've never gotten a perm after that again.
Really? So now
Oh.
now you look great. I mean, not that your mom couldn't
Well,
make
you
it
know, I
look-
just cut it all off.
You did?
Yeah, it was really long.
Right.
And I was PMSing really bad.
Right.
Boy, that's a big topic for today, isn't it?
Apparently with
and
you.
I'm driving in the car down Sunset, and someone just told me I look like a news reporter, so I went and chopped it all off. Didn't like that.
Really?
Don't like it.
That's a bad thing to say to Jenny. You I didn't know. There's some beautiful
Well, it's
news
not bad,
reporter.
exactly, but you know, their hair is very
Different.
yes.
It is very different.
You know, I kind of like to be edgy.
But you look
fun.
good. You
See
look
the
good in a
flip?
lot of things. You have a new movie out. You have a new calendar out. We're going to talk about the movie, the calendar.
Yes.
We're going to talk about a lot more. So stay right here.
I
You
won't
stay right
move.
there. I'll be right back with more of Jenny McCarthy.
Closed captioning for the Howie Mandel Show is brought to you by...
We're back. We're talking with Jenny McCarthy. We're getting a little feedback, which is important for performers.
That's right.
Isn't it?
You know, test your will.
It does. Now, you got to, this year, you have a calendar out. It's called Jenny McCarthy Vegas Vacation.
Oh yeah, Vegas, baby.
And it's a 16-month calendar.
It is,
You have a
you know.
longer year than most people. You do.
You know, it's those blondes.
Was it fun?
It was fun, but you know what? The reason why I brought here to talk about it, because you know, usually you don't plug calendars, but it's so important. I did this one time before, but I
Right.
talk about airbrushing. You know, and I'm totally for it. But you know what? You should
Well,
talk about
for
it.
those people that don't know, what is airbrushing?
Airbrushing.
Well, maybe you can show
I'm
us.
going to show you. Okay.
Okay.
January. Here, if you can hold it up for me.
I'll hold
If
that
you look
up.
at this picture, it's not even me. It's a cartoon. I mean, look at this. Okay, first I have a marker. I'm going to show you what exactly I look like. See the
Okay.
face? How it's coming close, baby. Come on closer, baby. Just
Can
kidding.
you get in closer?
There were zits like all over my face. Plus, you know, I didn't wax that day, so I had a little bit of a mustache. Now, this is true. Now, this section we all know they're fake anyway, so it didn't really need any airbrushing. But if you guys like look right here,
Yeah.
no one has a waist like that.
Right.
They take a computer, and that's what airbrushing is, and they take it out and they just erase and erase and erase
Wow.
till your waist gets smaller. Now, if you look down here, go down to the legs, baby. You know you want a bird. Come on. And there you go. Now it's glaring.
Stay there.
Now, if you look at these, my legs are not this long. They actually, and I talked to the photographer, he puts it in a computer and they elongate. They made them like, I don't know, a few inches longer. Because if you
Really?
look at
So your feet are actually at where your knees are?
they're basically like this.
Okay.
And my knees are right there. But if you look, I'm almost as tall as 5'6" tall. So it's totally BS. And that's how basically every calendar, every magazine, and everything. I'm sure you've been airbrushed.
I'm sure that the people that have manufactured this calendar for you, I'm sure they're really happy with this promotion.
You know what? I don't care. They're a great company. But, you know, when I was 14 or 15 years old, and I used to look at these magazines,
right.
I used to bawl my eyes out going, I will never look like that. And now I see what they do. They completely change your body, and they're wiping off all the stretch marks off my butt, going...
So young girls out there, don't diet. Don't kill yourself dieting.
Just
buy a
airbrush.
computer. There you go. But you look great. You look great the way you are. And you're not married. Do you have a boyfriend?
I have a boyfriend.
An older man.
I'm taken. I'd like him older, Howie.
Yeah?
But you're married, so...
But but you're going out with an older guy.
Yeah.
How is that cool?
It's been almost 4 years.
Yeah.
And I really like it because, you know, the guys my age basically just want to play Nintendo on the weekends. And
how old are you, 8?
I'm 25.
Okay, you're 25.
Yeah,
so
you see the movie Swingers, you see what they like to do, or Pink Dot. And
so you like a mature man.
I like mature men, and, you know, they are not playing games, and, you know, they're over to kind of hang up on you on the phone.
Right, so this is working out. Hopefully this will work out. You want to get married in the near future?
You know, I'm not quite there yet.
Play it by ear.
Play it by ear, baby.
Okay,
We'll have
baby.
to see.
All right.
Baby.
And you got a new movie out.
I do, basketball. And I'm telling you guys something. You have to go see it because it's very, very funny.
It is very funny. And do you look like you look in it, or did they airbrush you?
You know, I almost wish they airbrushed me in a few spots because I got a big wart over my eye just like gleaming in this movie.
Really? We're going to show a clip from it. Do you have a...
Yes.
You want to set this up for us?
Sure, if I can. You know, basically, you know, it's one of those slapstick comedies. The guy that did Airplane and Naked Gun did this movie.
Right.
And this, basically, my character takes sexual innuendos literally. So if you ever heard anything about a chrome trailer hitch, you'll see what I mean in this scene. Mom.
Oh, my God. You know what? Send the kids in the other room. Who's ever left, watch this clip.
Yeah, sorry, Mom.
Basketball is now open everywhere. We'll be back. You gonna hang around?
I'm gonna so hang.
Yeah, we got Rourke Critchlow coming up and some animals from the San Diego Zoo. So you stay where you are.
Thanks,
we'll be back. Thank you.